All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Love Yourself First Oracle, where I deliver daily oracles for each zodiac sign. Not too long, not too drawn out. Just a miss if you get through the day, the night, the evening, the weekend, whenever it is that you view my channel. So, Grand Rising, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Thank you for viewing my channel. Make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. Over here on my channel, we're just making sure we take care of ourselves, self-love and self-care. It's not selfish when you point to everybody else. Thank you for all my A1 day ones. Thank you for those who just subscribe. Hey Queen, hey, hey King, hey. Make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment, y'all. Thank you for those who watch the channel but haven't subscribed yet. Hey Queen, hey, hey King, hey. Make sure y'all hit the like button, leave a comment, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like I said, we're just over here getting messages for self. Sometimes we do love, sometimes we see what's the tea. Sometimes we check in with the energy, but it's all gonna be about self, okay? Everything starts with you. And thank you for those who subscribe to the channel but unsubscribe from the channel but still watch the channel. You could be led to the water, baby. Can't nobody make you drink it. At the end of the day, people probably telling you all your life, need to make sure you take care of yourself. Need to make sure you take care of them kids. Need to make sure you stop playing victim all the time. Forgive your mama, forgive your daddy. Need to work on your confidence. Need to work on how you treat people, how you talk to people. Need to forgive your past. And guess what you do? What you want to do? Why? Because you're grown. But when you're grown and you're old enough and you know better, you should want to do what? Better, exactly. And over here on my channel, that's what we do. Like I say, self love and self care is not selfish when you pouring into everybody else. Ain't no way you to let somebody come into your life or you in somebody's life and they giving you the bare minimum. While you out here giving out 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, or 100%, you're accepting the bare minimum. Make it make sense. Go within and do that healing. Acknowledge that pain, that trauma, neglect issues, abandonment issues, trust issues, self esteem issues, confidence issues, mama daddy issues, past relationship issues. Acknowledge it. Cry about it, yell about it, fight about it, talk about it, write it down, burn it. But do what you got to do to release that so you can start bringing in new energy, okay? All right, y'all. So, it's the summertime. It's hot. The sun is on his job this summer. Do you hear me? And when the heat is out, everybody get to acting a little crazy. So I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna get into these sassy oracles, see what the sassy oracle has to tell you for the month of July, baby, because it's hot. The sun is doing his job. The kids is out of school. You know what I'm saying? They ain't acting right. She ain't acting right. You ain't acting right. It's just okay. Let's see what need to be said. But of course, we always start out with self care message. So, um, we're gonna do the self care message as far as know your worth. And yeah, I ain't even picked the zodiac sign yet, so we don't do that together. Normally, I just sit and see who pop out first. Now, when I do this, I'm thinking it's gonna be Libra, cause Libra always kind of pop out first, like get us over with. Or I don't know, Libra always pops out. It might be something different with the Libra not popping out today. So hold on, let's see who's gonna do it. Y'all, once again, I'm still holding the mic. Yeah, okay. A long story with the dogs, but make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. Let me get who gonna go first. Hold on. Oh, oh, that's a first. That's a first. Pisces. Pisces ain't never popped out first. Pisces, they being a laid back, but I guess they like, do us. It's hot. These people acting a fool. I don't know what I'm finna lose my mind. So tell me something, okay? And the sassy oracle's got the message for you, baby. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, and we are in retrograde, which is the end of it is on the 23rd. So y'all be careful out here in these streets, okay? Y'all know how they be going. People be popping off, things be miscommunicated. Don't nobody know how to talk. Don't nobody know how to get their emotions checked. Like, baby, all right now. Slow your roll. Don't get beat up. Okay. All right. So let me get the message out first. Like I said, y'all, I'm holding the card, so I'm gonna get the self-care message out first. Then I'm gonna get the message out as far as from the Sassy Oracle. Okay. Hold on. Now what that card doing up here? All right, so I had a card in that deck and it said move in silence. So some of y'all need to make sure y'all moving in silence, not letting your right hand know what your left hand doing. Stop telling everybody your moves because everybody really ain't cheering for you like you think they cheering for you. So stop telling people your business. Move in silence. Just pop. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show out. Sometimes you gotta do that. Stop telling people your business. All right, Pisces. Y'all know I do it for collective, singles, those in a relationship, and those who are married or in a long term situation. I see singles. I'm like, ooh, I don't want none to come out, did you? Pisces in a relationship. Pisces in marriage. I knew it was gonna do that. I knew it. It won't be like right, right? Okay. All right. So at the bottom, it's telling you that each day you need to always say today will be a effing great day. And it says success isn't about the end results, it's about what you learn along the way. Okay? So make sure you remember that. Alright, so I'm gonna go over the self-care message first. Just so y'all can go ahead and get something up in you, okay? Get your little juice running up in you, something for you to think about. Alright, so as a collective, it says, I am that bee. Okay, I am her. I am not to be played with. Do not play with me. It says you have to believe in yourself when no one else does. So you gotta believe in yourself when no one else does. Like I said, stop letting people know your business. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do and show out. You are that bee. You are that king. You are that queen. You are her. You are him. But you gotta believe in it. So stop looking for answers from everybody. Stop looking for this and that for everybody. Do what you need to do for you, baby. All right, so it says singles, I love myself exactly the way I am, as you should. It says I am unbreakable, unstoppable, and unafraid. So you are unbreakable, unstoppable, and unafraid, baby. You love yourself just the way you are, but at the same time, you remember, ain't nobody perfect. So don't be walking around here like you perfect now. And I know Pisces ain't never like, oh, I'm just as perfect. Nah, they ain't that. Don't do that. We ain't that, okay? Look, I'm like, we ain't that as far as Pisces. Like, but I know a Pisces. Pisces like, no, that ain't that. That ain't them. No. And it's also saying, breathe and remember who the F you are. Your value doesn't decrease on someone else's inability to see your worth. So your value doesn't decrease just because of nobody else see your worth. Your worth, okay? Like I said, sometimes you got to move on to let a motherfucker know that, hey, I'm not playing with you and I'm not that. I am her. Okay, I'm one in a million, baby. I'm one in a million, maybe even one in a lifetime. Stop playing. Okay, I am unbreakable, I am unstoppable, and I am unafraid. I gotta stop and breathe and remember who the F I am, because see, y'all be trying to play me in my face, and baby, what I don't got time for is being played in the face. Cause I already know what's gonna happen when it happens. And all I need you to do is be honest about it, right? Right. So stop playing. Tell me what this is so I can know how to play the game. Right? Right. Those in a relationship, it says, I am not afraid of taking risks or making mistakes. I know that I know how to turn my setbacks into comebacks. So you're not afraid to make mistakes, take risks. Any setback you have, guess what? You know how to turn them into comeback. If I can't do this, then I'ma focus on this. If I gotta focus on this right now, I gotta put a pause on this. So you know how to get it done. Okay, so if this delayed, all right, what I'm gonna do after this? You already got a plan after a plan, because you already know it's multiple things that can happen. Because what this is, it's reality. Shit. The only time something gonna go right is when it go right. And it says, I don't wait for shit to happen. I make it happen. Of course, like I just said. Like I just said. If I gotta take a pause on this right here and I can't get this done, I'm gonna step on to this right here where I can get this work done. I need to be working on it anyway. Okay, so this ain't no this setback right here that I'm going through, or this setback that I'm dealing with. I can be working on something else. So when it's time for me to handle this situation, I didn't handle this, and then I already handled this too. So that's killing two birds in one stone, right? Exactly. So those who in a marriage or a relationship, long-term situationship, it says no one can make you feel small unless you give them the power to do so. Stand tall always. Stand for something so you don't always gotta fall for something. Point blank period. Do you hear me? Because sometimes you'll let a person play just to see how long they'll play. But then at the end of the day, you know you're gonna be like the victim there, like, oh, well, no, no, stand on it. I already saw this. I saw the red flag. I should have checked it in, but I'm trying to give a person the benefit of the doubt. I should have did it. Yeah, yeah. Accountability. Quit playing. So when you see it, it's hard to unsee it. And it says, I am allowed to have standards. You are allowed to have standards no matter what you look like, baby. No matter what you have, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you ain't doing. You still are allowed to have standards. So stop playing in my face. Stop acting like I am not her. I am her. I am him. Stop playing with me. Okay? And like I say, this is kings and queens. Okay? So let's get the message out as far as the sassy oracle. Because baby, it's hot out. These people acting a fool. And they trying to play in your face. So let's see what's what. Look, let's see what's what. Hold on. All right. All right, Pisces single. So at the bottom of it, just want you to remember what's at the bottom. It says it's destiny, right? It's like if it come back, it's either meant to be or it's a roach. And you know what roaches be looking for? Somewhere to stay warm, baby. So quit playing. I am her. I am him. I am him. I am that queen. I am that king. I am that god. I am that goddess. Quit playing. Okay? You know what it is. You know what it's meant to be, or if it's just somebody looking for somewhere to stay, okay? This y'all messages at the bottom of it. But I'm gonna give you out there. Hold on. Okay, Pisces. So like I said, what was at the bottom for you was if it comes back, it's either meant to be or it's a roach. Somebody who just looking for somewhere to stay, baby. Somebody who bouncing home to home. Quit playing. Okay? It says your value doesn't decrease based on somebody else's inabilities to see your worth. So stop playing with these people and stop giving these people places to stay when they need to really be out there um on the streets or in their mama house or somewhere other than their children playing in your face. So it's also saying my trauma, my healing. It says not every shadow work session needs a public announcement. So whatever you be going through, whatever your trauma, your trials, your tribulations, it's not to be announced. Okay, make you a shadow journal. Write it in there. Not everybody needs to know what's going on. Like I said, stop letting people know your right hand and your left hand. It's okay to let people know what you done been through or dealt with, but we all know when you let people know what you done been through and dealt with, they try to do the same thing. If they ain't here, if they not that type of person, but Pisces, y'all tend to run across people who you know need saving but don't need saving because they don't want to do the work, and then you still try to save them, and then they try to pull you down with them. But like they tell you all the time, a person who ain't got nothing to lose will help you lose everything. But not every shadow work session needs a public announcement. So stop telling your business, okay? Stop telling people what you done been through and what you done dealt with and how this person did you or how that person did you. But let's focus on what we gonna do, okay? And also you need to make sure you do the healing that need to be did before you get into anything else, or even move somebody up into your place. So it says, really a whole parade, Marge, toxic lies, bang, drama. It says you wanted red flags, not a damn parade. So you wanted you saw the red flags. Like you saw the red flags, you saw other red flags. You chose to do what you want to do. Like I say, you want to save people who are not meant to be saved. So you saw everything, and then you end up getting a parade. You end up getting a whole lot of lies, a whole lot of toxic stuff that came with it, a whole lot of extra drama that came with it. Now you looking like, oh, why me? No, not why you. You saw that shit. King or queen, you saw that. But like I say, Pisces, you tend to try to save people who ain't meant to be saved. Do you hear me? But you are unbreakable, unstoppable, and unafraid. So any setback, you always have a comeback for that. But you gotta stop. You gotta stop trying to save everybody. You gotta stop trying to see the potential in everybody. You gotta stop with the, oh, we got history. Oh, we got this right here. It's been that many years. It's been all that time. And guess what? Ain't a mother thing that changed. King or queen. Stop playing. Stop wasting time. Everybody grown. And whatever somebody done went through, they do not get an excuse as a grown person to continue to bullshit around. Point blank. Okay? Facts and honesty for you. Period. Now, those in a relationship, I am not afraid to make mistakes or take risks. I know I can turn setbacks into comebacks. So at the bottom for you, it was like you don't need a sign, you need a nap. So you need to be resting. You need to take a rest, clear your mind, take your hot bath, drink you some wine or whatever case what you might do, and actually get you some sleep. Start getting you a nap in when you need a nap. Okay? And it's also saying you have made it. Congratulations. You have survived yourself so far. And sometimes it can be you sometimes. Pisces, you got two fishes going in the opposite direction. So your mind be here, your mind be there. You want to do this, you want to do that. You see this and you see that. And then you also got this and that. So it's like, hey, whew, sometimes why do I have to know everything? Why do I have to see everything? Why do I have to? It's a lot of whys, but it's like, hey, you have survived yourself. But at the same time, it's telling you not worth saving. Stop trying to save people who wouldn't share their snacks with you, baby. Like I say, you always trying to save the people who ain't and who don't need to be saving. because they ain't willing to take accountability. They ain't willing to look at the things that they need to look at. They ain't willing to have the right conversation or communication. They ain't willing to even understand certain things. They so closed-minded off of things. So stop playing. Stop trying to save people who wouldn't share their snacks. They won't share their snacks. Stop trying to save people who won't share their snacks. Okay, then you wouldn't have all this, mind here, mind there, mind here, because this person or whoever it might be that might be in your circle of relationship with, they unbalanced. And baby, there's too many emotions when you already got emotions and you already water. That's too much. I'm taking on too much. I need to step back and think about this. Okay. So the Sassy Org is like, baby, stop trying to save people. Don't save him. Don't save her. They don't want to be saved, but they're like, I want to be saved, but don't want to be saved. Don't want to take accountability. Don't want to apologize for nothing. Don't want to listen when you need to be heard. Don't want to go and do half of the things that you might be doing. Don't want to quit playing. You don't. No, you don't. Okay? So stop letting people play in your top and in your face. Once they show you who they are, believe them. Believe them and believe that you can't change them. Because if you didn't say it one time, and then the second time, and then the third time, nothing finna change. Ain't nothing finna change. Ain't no years, no none of that. Ain't nothing finna change. So stop wasting your time and stop wasting your years when you already see what it is. They ain't trying to be saved. They want to live in that bitter, that dark night of the soul, that victim mentality, that old I didn't have this or I didn't when I go, all that, king or queen. Okay, well go ahead, cause baby I ain't finna help you fight yours and I fight mine too. It's too much. Shit, we both can go in together and tag team them, or you can go ahead and continue to try to figure it out solo. But I'm gonna do mine regardless. All right, so those in a marriage or long-term committed relationship, it says quest list. It says you are not behind. You're just on the side quest. So don't be thinking that you're behind. You're not behind. You're just on the side quest, okay? And it's also saying the universe is not Amazon Prime, which means you're not gonna have this in no 2 day shipping or no 3 day shipping or none of that. It's always divine timing. Patience is the key. And you probably like, damn, how long I gotta wait? How long do I supposed to be waiting? I mean, I know y'all say it ain't Amazon Prime, but can I get a time frame? Can I know within 48 to 72 hours? Can I know within a week or 2 weeks or a month? Like, let me know something. Give me some type of time. But it says your intuition isn't ghosting you either. You're just not listening. So your intuition is telling you something and you're not listening. And we need you to listen, okay? Listen to what your intuition is telling you. If it act like a duck, quack like a duck, sound like a duck, it's a duck. If it's talking to other people, texting other people, communicating with other people, it's for the streets. It's for the streets, okay? Let it be what it is, okay? Do you hear me? If it's doing what it want to do, it come in and check in when it want to check in with you, sleep there and sleep over here when they want to sleep in. It's a roach. It's just looking for somewhere to stay when another person is acting up and they don't want to, want them there. Or shit, they can't even stay at the other person's house and you the only one that they can stay. Anything. Stop playing. Stop letting people play on stop your top. Stop letting people play in your face. Take your nap and get your rest. Stop trying to save people who ain't meant to be saved. And the universe is not Amazon Prime. Okay? So this y'all message, Pisces. This is y'all message, Pisces. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Make sure y'all hit the like button, leave a comment for me. Let me know what y'all thinking. All right.